Let me tell you guys something about this Ubers game. This Ubers game was fucking weird. I was like, you know what? Here's what I want to do. Someone was like, use Cherrim in Ubers again. I was like, okay, that sounds like a good idea. It's really not. It's something that I like doing for some reason. It has no real merit to it, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I bring dual screening Deoxys setup screens for it. I bring Groudon to set up the weather for it, and that's really all I can do to support it, and then just bring two or three other things, you know, preferably some other things that would benefit from the sun as well. But he's going to go ahead and lead off with a Fortress. I'm going to go ahead and lead off with Groudon just to go ahead and get the weather up. And I know it has Sturdy, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake and break it. And I know he'll be able to get one form of hazards up regardless of what I do. In which case, you know, it's going to end up being the Stealth Rocks. It's going to benefit him the most since it's going to get neutral amount of damage on everything, and it's going to be, I guess, 25% on my Reshiram. But he also has the Toxic Spikes right here, as he's going to reveal as I switch into Cherrim. Now, I switch into Cherrim just because I know I'm faster than it. It'll be an easy kill. You know, I can go for the Weather Ball on this turn, and I don't think he really has anything that resists the Weather Ball. It is boosted by the sun. But it does change into it changes to a fire type because of the sun, so it gets boosted by the sun as well. But it's not stab, so it's not as powerful as it could be, but times 4 super effective damage on a Fortress, definitely enough to take it out. So Cherrim, that's a kill. That is one kill with Cherrim. That is one more than I always expect whenever I bring this thing. But I'm back up to almost full as he's going to go ahead and bring in his Deoxys. Now, I do not think I can handle Deoxys, especially because I don't know what kind it is. If it's Sash, then I'll need to break the Sash first, and if it's Life Orb, then maybe I could have chanced a Solar Beam. Flower Gift does boost my special defense, so maybe I could have chanced taking an Ice Beam, but honestly, I saw a little bit more merit at that point, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to send in my Groudon to die, and if for whatever reason he decides to go for a different move, predicting something else, and you know, I actually end up taking this move and another one, I can go for the T-Wave as well. In reality, I should have just fought it out right there just for the benefit of the match. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to fuck around in this game, it really doesn't matter. But kills me off with 2 Ice Beams. I don't see any Life Orb recoil, but Deoxys is rarely ever choice specs or anything like that. That's so much overkill, so it's more than likely just running a Sash. But I'm going to switch in my Deoxys. Now, this is my dual screening one, as I previously mentioned. So what I'm going to do, go for the light screen first. Hopefully, I will be able to take this Shadow Ball reasonably well if he does have it, which he does. So now that I've set the light screen up, it means that because of the boosted Spec D, I am actually able to live one more hit. And with that one more hit, thinking about it, I probably should have set up the Stealth Rocks. That would have helped me out a lot more, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to go for the Reflect, just in case his Garchomp wants to come in or do anything else. I wasn't really thinking in terms of, you know, what he actually had on his team. He only had one more physical attacker, I think, which happened to be Garchomp. So I'm going to go into Reshiram right now, knowing that that's my best thing to take on Deoxys, just because the screens are up. I don't have any Scarfers or anything like that, so I need to just break the Sash and then just do that. Now, my biggest mistake in this match was not going for the Blue Flare right here. I was just really paranoid about missing, so I figured, you know what, I'll go for the Shadow Ball. It does have 100% accuracy, but what I failed to remember is that Sableye is very, I don't know, it takes the Specs non-stab Shadow Ball from Reshiram very well. So it's going to be to the point where he can stall me out of my health with poison and things like that. As long as I can get him to below full, I suppose that's going to be okay, because with the Psycho Boost he brought me below 25%, I think that is below. I'm pretty sure that's below 25, or it's exactly 25 looking at it. No. I don't think it's exactly 25, 6, 12. I think it was a little bit over 25, but it wouldn't really merit switching out and switching back in. But I decided to go for a Shadow Ball, you know, that's all I can do right now. I can keep Shadow Balling until I die, and then, you know, he's just going to sub, he's going to recover, Sableye is going to be Sableye. I actually live with 2, which kind of surprised me a little bit. But as he goes for the recover, you know, spoilers, what am I going to do? Another Shadow Ball. Specs Reshiram, what did you expect? So, expects. What did you expect? Expects. Okay, I'm trying too hard for that, but I'm going to die to Poison at the end of this turn. Good thing is that he is at like half health, meaning that I can pick him off with something else. Bad thing is that I've lost my Specs Reshiram, and that is a shame, but oh well, what can you do? So, switch into Blaziken now. Now, right here, I think he actually ended up predicting me going for the Swords Dance, which is why he goes for Taunt, and I'm actually really glad he went for Taunt, because I was just aiming to kill this thing the fuck off. I mean, if he went for Sub and Recover and all that stuff, but I'm Sun Boosted and stuff, I'm going to do it right this time, and I will end up taking him out. I won't like that recoil, but I was honestly kind of doubting as to whether or not an unstabbed Shadow Claw would have been able to do the job. You know, unstabbed Ghost moves in this match, not really going to be doing the job against Sableye. So Figured just go for Speed Boost. Not Speed Boost. Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz. Speed Boost is what was on the screen. But I see a Garchomp now. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to chance it. Because maybe he's not Scarfed. And I hit it with a high jump kick, and it turns out to be super effective because it's Zoroark. And I was like, if that is what it does to the real Garchomp, I am going to love this. But it turns out it wasn't, and I was a little disappointed. Fortunately, I'm at +2 speed, which is awesome. So as he brings in his Garchomp, you know, I can go for a high jump kick, get some set damage off. And then, depending on what I have left, I don't really remember what I have left, but I should be good to take something. But it wouldn't be a match of mine if I hit all of my high jump kicks. So, I miss another one. And the difference between this match and the other one is missing this high jump kick actually turns out to be very, very crucial. Because I don't have that prior damage. Now he's +2. And the only thing I can really do at this point is I can go into Darkrai, but the thing is if I miss this Dark Void, I'm hosed. And I mean, I missed a 90 accuracy move, but I hit like an 80 accuracy move. Where is the fucking logic in that? I think I had a match earlier where I missed a high jump kick and I hit a Focus Blast too. I don't think it was this one. I think it might have been one before this. One you guys will probably see later. But God, my luck with high jump kick is so weird. So had I actually hit, you know, I would have had a lot more damage on top of that along with the bad dreams. But in comes Deoxys. And I don't really know what I'm going to do. Actually, you know what? He came in on that. So, whatever. I don't have to worry about it. Thinking about it, if I did set up the rocks with my Deoxys speed, I wouldn't have had to worry about taking the life or recoil on that turn. Not that it was really too vital that I remember off the top of my head. But he brings in his Dialga. Now, I know Dialga will not get O-code by a Focus Blast if I happen to hit it. That's the thing. So, thankfully... Oh, this is the game where I miss a high jump kick and I hit a Focus Blast. Fucking Game Freak logic. Go figure. I really think they're out to get me with that move. I don't know. But Focus Blast brings me down pretty low, and he's just going to take me out with an Aura Sphere. No big surprise there. Now, I think all I have left at this point is there is a Dialga in the red and a Sleeping Garchomp versus a Cherrim. Versus a fucking Cherrim, you guys. I was getting real hyped at this point because I was like, you know what? If he doesn't have Flamethrower, thanks to Flower Gift, I think I can live one of his hits. And then I was like, I remembered that Dialgas commonly get Flamethrower, and I was like, if he doesn't have it, I'm good. And he doesn't have it. I don't know what he has on his set, but he doesn't have Flamethrower. And I know I can live this Draco Meteor just because of Flower Gift. And I live it with a pretty decent chunk. Gonna take him out with another Weather Ball. And that is 2 kills with Cherrim. Cherrim taking down a fucking Dialga and a Fortress. So, awesome. Good to go. Good to go. Now, here is where I say the high jump kick thing mattered. Because Solar Beam on Garchomp at this range is going to be a 2-hit KO. I'm very confident that if Blaziken had hit, it would have brought him to yellow, to red, I don't know, to a range where this Solar Beam definitely would have finished the job. So it comes down to how long is this Garchomp going to sleep and whether or not Cherrim can bring this on home. See, I think high jump kick would have done that much at the very least, definitely more. But unfortunately, he happens to wake up right now and he takes me out with an Outrage, which I was like, oh no, this would have been great if he stayed asleep the whole time. But that's the game. It was definitely a weird one, but I surprisingly had fun with it. I hope you guys did too. If you did, you're welcome to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. And this is going to be my last video for the next week, I suppose. If I can get LP parts up, I will. But I'm not going to be uploading battles or TCGO. I probably will be streaming sometime during that week, but in terms of actually uploading to YouTube, I'm probably going to take a break from that. So I will be leaving tomorrow morning, so whether or not, if you don't see a tournament video tomorrow morning, then that's because I left super duper early. If you do, then it's whatever. Anyways, that'll do it out of me. I will see you guys on... When am I getting back? I'm getting back on Monday. But in terms of actually uploading another video, I will see you the week after. So I will see you next Monday.